Keith Abell here, shooting another quick blog post. Today, I want to bring up the subject of talking to your family and friends. How do you introduce the business to your family and friends? How do you bring it up into conversation? Just want to go over a few icebreakers that you can use to broach that. Well, as we get into the subject, first of all, I want to invite you to subscribe to this blog post. Somewhere on this page you'll find a subscribe link. If you found this on YouTube, then by all means, please go to my website, aimhighwithkeith.com. That's AIMHIGHWITHKEITH, aimhighwithkeith.com. Subscribe there so you can continue to get these blog posts in the future. I hope to make these of value this year, trying to produce a few extra blog posts this year, a few extra every week. So please feel free to subscribe. Now let's get into the subject. Those nervous first words with your sister at dinner time. Now let's take a look at what happens when we start out our network marketing career. Now on Sunday, let's just give an example here. On Sunday, I go out with my sister, go over to her house for dinner, and as a brand new distributor, I'm anxious to talk to my sister about my wonderful business. So I'm eating away, munch, 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 munch. I've talked a little bit to my sister about her children, munch, 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 munch. I've talked to her about the weather, munch, 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 munch. I've talked with her about the local politics, munch, 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 munch. I've talked to her about her job, munch, 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 munch. I've asked her 20 different questions about her life, munch, 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 munch. And at no time has my sister turned to me and said, "Hey bro, have you joined any new business lately that you'd like to tell me about?" So it's going to be up to me to break the ice and to introduce this business to my sister and to my family during conversations. Now, here's the situation. Everybody can talk to other people. Anybody can say, "Hi, how are you? How's the weather?" You know, that's easy. But there's a huge gap between "Hi, how are you? How's the weather?" and "Want to be a distributor?" It's that huge gap that scares us. We don't want to look like a sleazy salesperson or look like we're trying to take advantage of people. And because of that fear, we often say nothing at all. That kills our career. So with my career at stake, I know I have to say something. So one, I'll say something good. My sister will ask for a presentation. That would be nice. Or number two, if I say something bad, what is she going to say? Sit on the other side of the table, brother? Talk to my hand? Never come back for dinner here ever again? And because this situation might get ugly, I'm really, really nervous about bringing up the business to my sister. So I just keep eating away. Munch, 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 munch. I talk a little bit more about politics, her kids, her holiday, the relatives, mom, munch, 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 munch. And a little bit more about the weather. I don't ever break the ice about my business. Soon dessert comes, and soon after that, it'll be over. And it'll be time to go home. So this moment right now is my career. Reality. If I get this right, I will have lots of people to talk to. They'll ask me for presentations. If I get it wrong, I'm going to starve. So I think, this is it. Be brave. Go for it. Visualize your goals. Car payment is due. I take a deep breath, and I say, sis, want to be a distributor? Just kidding. I'd never actually say something stupid like that. You know, maybe once or twice I might say something stupid like that, but then I'd learn really quick. Instead, I might say, hey sis, I'm in the global search for entrepreneurial talent who are looking for time freedom and financial freedom, whereby they can enhance their efforts through multiple streams of residual income, thereby leveraging and compounding their time assets. Guys, I'm dead. My sister's salesman alarm is going to ring in her head, and she knows that I don't normally talk like that. Maybe some space alien has taken her brother from her. Plus, I'm using too many industry words such as distributor, upline, downline, crossline, clothesline, PV, BV, STD. You get the point? It's going to be very ugly. But I'm not a quitter. I try again by saying, hey sis, let me tell you about the financial concept of financial corporate insecurity in the world today. Financial institutions are troubled. The World Trade Organization is keeping us in poverty. Pension plans are not guaranteed. People are losing their jobs. Both husband and wife have to work. It's the breaking up of the American family. 65% of the people are dead and should be dead. I wonder if there is such a word as debtor. This is going to be bad. Now I'm desperate. Time to be direct. Just tell my sister about my great company and my great products. Nothing else has worked so far. So I say, hey sis, I'm a distributor for a wonderful company from the wonderful city of wonderful Kentucky, started by Mr. Wonderful himself. He's a wonderful family man. He has several wonderful families to prove it. The company has wonderful fax machines, wonderful computers, wonderful printers, wonderful, everything is wonderful. What's my sister thinking? She's thinking, wonderful. My brother has joined a cult. And if I join, I'll sound just as stupid as he does right now. Now, there's nothing wrong with wonderful company and its products. It's just that I'm introducing the company at the wrong time. I need to break the ice first. This is my career at this moment, and I've blown it. Time to get serious and learn how to do some icebreakers professionally. Now, the rules for icebreakers. I've got several rules, and what I'm going to do is we're going to continue this conversation on the next blog post. So I want you to stay tuned, and my next blog post, we're going to go over some rules on how to do some icebreakers and be professional about it. Now, if you want some more information on this topic, I'm actually getting this from a book by Big Al Schreiter. It's called Icebreakers, How to Get Any Prospect to Beg for a Presentation. It's an excellent book, and I encourage you to get that. It's available on Kindle right now for $2 or $3, so it's really cheap if you get it in Kindle form. So I encourage you to get that. But on the next blog post, we'll continue the conversation, and we'll talk about some of the rules on how to set up icebreakers, how to do an icebreaker. Stay tuned for the next blog post.